Hi, I'm Claire from Juice Digital, where we make marketing work for you and not just the algorithm. This is 5-minute social media lessons, and today we're turning your content pillars into something actually useful. Because knowing your content pillars is one thing, but actually planning your content without panicking on a Monday morning, that's amazing. Let's get practical. Part 1. How often should you post? First off, beginners don't need to post daily. I wouldn't be overexerting myself. If you can commit to one quality feed post, 3 to 5 stories, and maybe one short form video a week, this is more than enough to get started. What matters the most is consistency, and this has actually been reinforced by Instagram itself. They would rather you commit to a long-term posting schedule, even if that is just once a week, rather than running at it hard, burning out, and then ghosting your account for a month. If you can only post once a week, do that. Stay consistent. Don't sprint and disappear. Part 2, the simple 4-week framework. Now let's say you have 4 content pillars: offer, proof, personality, and educate. That's 4 weeks to spread over. So week 1 could be offer, week 2 can be proof, week 3 can be personality, and week 4 can be educate. That's your core feed done. And now what you do is you layer your stories around that, and all of a sudden you're not guessing, you're just rotating through. Part 3, batch where you can. If you're filming or photographing something, don't just think about it in a one-dimensional way. Make sure you always capture a main feed post, a story, and a short form video. One session can bring about multiple different assets, and that's a key to avoiding burnout because you work smarter, not harder. It sounds cliched, but it's true. Part 4, leave room for flexibility. Not everything needs to be pre-planned a month in advance. You should definitely have structure, but also leave room for flexibility. Lots can happen, especially when it's your own business. Changes, updates, and we need to be able to accommodate those. Events, trends, and customer moments. Making sure these can slot in without completely upending the structure is also very important. One of the easiest ways to make sure that we do this is not jam-packing our schedule so we can't shuffle here or there. Make sure you give yourself at least 1 to 2 days a week, at least, where you have nothing desperate to post. That allows for flexibility. Part 5, what actually causes burnout? Burnout from social media is real, and it can happen when we feel like we're trying to do too much, we're getting left behind, or we're comparing ourselves to much bigger or older accounts. Everybody's guilty of it. And the best way to avoid this is to think in realistic terms about what's right for you, your account, and you as a person. Make sure that you're doing what you can manage consistently. Aim for consistency all the time, even if that's a consistently slow schedule. Give yourself time and space to work a proper schedule, and you'll avoid, as much as you can, a burnout. Remember, you don't need a 40-tab spreadsheet, you just need a plan. A realistic posting schedule and 4 clear themes is a structure that you can build on and repeat. And this is what's going to get you through month to month, year and year. Next episode, we'll talk about who you should be listening to when it comes to social media advice. This has been 5-minute social media lessons with Claire from Juice Digital.